Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Deshaun Hand collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
And trying to push forward, but he... going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Jefferson over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun, Jefferson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. To throw on second down, Jefferson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jefferson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20, Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jefferson finding his target. It's Trey McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Back to throw again. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender. And that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson. 3 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one 28 yards on the ground. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Dillon. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Jefferson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Touchdown! George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Jefferson caught by Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jefferson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. In motion, Hill. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now he's flushed out left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. That's caught at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Najee Harris. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium, and they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Joe Mixon, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Cleveland Farrell, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Operating from the gun, Jefferson. A short one here, caught by McBride. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A 77-yard punt return. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the